How to play Gekko by a Silver. So Gekko's pretty similar to Breach, whereas you throw random bullshit, but in this case Gekko's more of a...
Okay, Rudy.
What would you like me to do?
What crime must I commit today in your name, master?
kind of guy, you know? Gekko's Smalley. He throws Smosh and when it lands there is an AoE where a delayed burst of damage occurs. The key word here is delayed, which means if you are trying to prevent a push, you still need to hold it for a bit because the mosh pit doesn't do damage before it actually explodes. You can still use this like a normal molly, just be aware of the delay.
Spike down A. Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
Gekko's Q. We call him Wingman. You can send out Wingman to clear angles, be bait, plant spike, defuse spike, throw out the trash, do your laundry, cook you a meal, rub your feet. You throw Wingman and it is very similar to Raze's Boombot, or Roomba, as the community would call it. It concusses enemies when he explodes and it usually takes 3 to 4 shots to kill. But you wouldn't do that, right? I mean, look at him, he's so...
Shot my wingman.
Gekko's E. Dizzy goes up in the sky, and when she spots an enemy, nuts on the target's face, she splooges all of her fluid, she squirts her juice, she shoots out her... She propels the fluid onto the target's face when she spots them, which will block their vision, causing the enemy to have a severe disadvantage during a gunfight. There you go. You can use Dizzy for info or as a normal blind. You only need to shoot Dizzy once to kill her, but the unique thing about Dizzy is that it is one of the only blinds that you can't turn away from apart from omens. So you need to shoot the Dizzy or tuck away. You can also weirdly dodge Dizzy's blind by strafing since it is a projectile coming towards your face, so yeah. Gekko's ult. Little homie runs around and you control her like a sky dog. She can jump using the spacebar key or whatever bind you have for jump, and when you press left click, she yeets herself onto the enemies, sacrificing herself for her country. When Little Homie hits her enemies, Little Homie detains them for a few seconds, enough to knife the enemy or throw a mosh pit at them, because I know you will, since you are a toxic piece of shit. Use this to clear for your team, while hopefully they follow the ult to begin with, or you can use this instantly to catch people off guard and detain them. Lil Homie is kinda tanky, taking 5 gunshots with a rifle and about 7 shots with a classic if you are very optimistic on trying to kill it with a classic. Lil Homie can tank 1 op shot and needs 1 more hit with a classic for you op mains there. One thing you should know is that Lil Homie can detain both your enemies and your teammates, so use this knowledge well. You know, for like griefing your teammates and shit. So basically, Gekko is going to be like your classic initiator where you throw all of your shit so you can get into sight. Also, you're gonna have spike most of the time since you have Wingman and you can plant with Wingman, so you don't get shot by people trying to stop the defuse or plant. Apart from that, Gekko can also use his utils for info since his info usually reveals the location of the enemies. Now that you know how to play Gekko, you can now insta-lock him in rank and proceed to ult so you can teabag right in front of them and knife them, cause you are a very wholesome Valorant player. Good luck, have fun.